good evening. My name is Cynthia. I'm here from Occupational Therapy. The doctor sent me today to do an evaluation on how the treatments are going in treating your complex regional pain syndrome.
Okay.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now seeing your file here, your name's Ian?
Yes.
Go by Ian? Okay, perfect. So Ian, are you having any symptoms today?
Yeah, my main symptoms are muscle weakness, pain, and burning of the right arm, but overall it's been getting better since treatments.
Good, I'm really happy to hear it's been getting better. Now, so you did mention some muscle weakness and then the pain and burning. Has that caused you any limitations? Are you still having trouble performing tasks?
Yeah, I still have trouble using my right arm, and it just feels like my muscles are weak.
Okay, so I know that you've done a lot of work as a mechanic. Is that weakness in the right arm, it is affecting your ability to complete those tasks?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, mark this down here. So are you having any pain today? And I know you mentioned that pain is one of your symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on a scale from 0 to 10, if you could rate it for me, 0 being no pain at all and 10 being excruciating pain.
2.
A 2. Okay. It's pretty good. Can you tell me where that pain's located? Any specific spots or all over?
Yeah, it's in the shoulder, elbow, and wrist on the right arm.
Okay. All right. I'll write that down. Okay, Ian. So I'll be assessing your range of motion today. That's how your joints move, as well as doing a manual muscle test today, which is how your muscles are moving those joints. And then this is just going to give the doctor some information about how you're doing and how you've come along in your treatment, okay? Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you got a smile on your face today. So what was the pain scale yesterday? Today was a 2?
Yeah.
It was higher yesterday. Oh, yesterday was 2. Okay, good. Well, good. That's good. We want to bring it down to a 0, so that's the goal. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands real quick. All right, so we'll get started with some functional range of motion. So what I'm going to have you do is give yourself a hug. Awesome. Then you're going to go ahead and start a car. I know you love cars, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, and then I'm going to have you up, down, up, down, up, down. Great, okay, cool. So now we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go ahead and start off with horizontal adduction. Okay, we'll be measuring your range of motion. So what I'm going to have you do is bring your arm up in a 90-degree angle. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll move this sleeve up for you. That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just have you sit up nice and tall. I'm going to find your superior acromion process and line up my fulcrum right here. And what I'm going to have you do, Ian, is move your arm all the way across to your other shoulder. Beautiful. And of course, let me know if you have any pain whatsoever. Can you go any farther? Okay. Alrighty, that's awesome. You can relax. Let me write that down. You are 0 to 110. Okay. And now this time we're going to go ahead and do passive range of motion. So I'm going to have you bring your arm up again. I'm going to palpate for that superior acromion process. Fulcrum's going to be right there. And I'm going to go ahead and move for you, okay? So we're going to go all the way across here. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and relax for me. That was a nice firm infeel, so that's perfect. So I got you at 0 to 120. Awesome. Okay. So now what we're going to do is do some manual muscle testing. So what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and get on the ground. And if you can lay on your back.
Okay.
Let me know if anything hurts and we can move around, okay? So, what we're going to be doing is is I'm going to evaluate how your pectoralis major is working, okay? So let me kneel down here using proper form. All right, and what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and bring your arm into a 90-degree angle. And go ahead and take it across, all the way across to your other shoulder for me. That's beautiful. That's a complete range of motion against gravity. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stabilize your shoulder right here. And I'm going to have you come up just a little bit. And I'm going to apply resistance against your arm. And you're going to try and go all the way across, okay? All right, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, back down. We'll do it one more time, okay? We're going to do 2 more times. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Relax. All right, we'll do it one last time. If you can't do it, that's okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, well, that was awesome. That was a 5. You were able to resist against maximum resistance with gravity pounding down on you. So great job. So we're done here. We'll go ahead and get up. And if you want, you can actually trade seats with me. Make it a little bit easier here for the next 2 joints we're going to test. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you hold out your right arm. So if you'll just come out. Yeah, thank you. To your 90-degree angle, just like that. And let me get my little goniometer. This thing is always getting lost. So I'm going to go ahead and do the range of motion. I'm going to, for your supination, okay? So I'm going to find your pisiform, which is about right there. Right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to have you do is, oh, sorry, just kidding. We're going to be, just joking. We're going to be right here's your pisiform, and I'm just going to have you turn as much as you can, so that way, yep, you're facing up. Okay, go ahead. Alrighty, okay, all right, that's great, relax. So I got you at 0 to 45, okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to do passive range of motion. So this time I'm going to do it with you, okay? So I'm going to find your pisiform right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and move you. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Did that hurt? You're good? Okay, perfect. So I got 0 to 90 for that passive range of motion. And that infield was firm. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to be doing the manual muscle test, and we're just going to evaluate how your supinator muscle is working when it's supinating you into supination position, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and, hold out just like that. And as far as you can go, come over so that your palm is facing up as far as you can go. Okay, and that's as far as you can go? Okay, no, all right. So that was incomplete range of motion there against gravity. So I'm going to give that a 3-. That's a fair minus. That's still great. That's just an area that we know that we can improve on when we're doing our treatment. So it's good information. All right, so very last but not least, we're going to be doing wrist flexion. So what I'm going to have you do is put your right arm on the table, and I'm going to have you face up. All right, have it off a little bit. I'm going to need your ulnar styloid process right here. I'm going to move next to you, okay, Ian? I promise I don't bite. And they gave me my rabies shot too, so no big deal. But I won't bite, so no worries. Okay. So I'll go ahead, ulnar styloid process, which is about right here. And then I'm going to have you bring your hand all the way up. As far as you can go. Okay, that's as far as okay, perfect. All right, so we've got your active range of motion. I got you 0 to 50. And so now we're going to do passive range of motion. And I'm going to do it for you this time. Just go ahead and straighten your hand out. On our styling process here. And then I'm going to do it for you. Go up as high as you can go. Man, you can really get up there. Okay. So that's passive range of passive range of movement 0 to 80. You have a firm infeel. Okay. So last but not least, we're going to go ahead and do the manual muscle testing for wrist flexion. Okay. So I'm going to be evaluating if your FCU, FCR, and palmus longus muscles are how they're working. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is, as far as you can go, you're going to bring your hand towards your forearm. Okay. All right. So I see you were able to bring your hand up and it dropped down. Can you do it again and hold it, or? Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you a 3. Okay. So that's a fair. And you were able to do complete range of motion. Okay, without any resistance with gravity, okay? So all that means is that's just another area that we can focus on treating, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we got some really good information today, Ian. I'm going to give this information back to the doctor, and we'll be able to make sure that we carve out your treatment plan so that it meets your needs right now. I would say for sure your shoulder is doing really well. It's really come a long way. All of it's come a very long way. So you're doing a good job. Keep up on your exercises, okay?
Thanks.
Really good to meet you.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you again in 6 weeks for another evaluation, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.